Whenever I see that bat, I just want to start punching. Just keep punching and punching and punching. I just want to destroy something beautiful. Hello and welcome to the Nebraska Crokinole League. Dexterity, therapy, and the last cross-conference play is today. The last 8 games of this are all in conference, so the heat is about to be turned up to 11. Billy comes in today 600 points scored this season so far. That's an average of 85 points per game. Tommy needs to do a little bit better, coming in with a league low of 570 points scored this season. That's an average of 81 points per game. That is per game, not per set. Tommy's scoring only 27 points per set. Stolen points are points that you've won off your opponent when they've had the hammer. Billy and Tommy are tied for last place with 45 stolen points this season. Here is the good news. Billy comes in the king of the peel. The pure power leads to his disc flying off the board as well as his opponents. 37 times this season he's done a peel. That's 10 more times than second place. He may not win the championship, but he sure will win the Peel Award. Who do you think will win this week, Billy or Tommy? Put it in the comments below right now. Last week, Billy G and Paul both correctly predicted that Ian, the Kryptonite Kid, would take the win. Nat, Barracuda, I am sorry. This week, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. The fight to stay out of last place is Billy versus Tommy, which starts right now. Didn't he have that done just a minute ago? He had the blues done at least. Did he undo it all? Anyways, Tommy starts off the game with a missed open 20. Billy will have the hammer, meaning he will go last. I don't want to say there's parity in the league, but I also don't want to say that this is going to be the greatest game we've ever seen. Billy coming in with 12% open 20s. Tommy already at 16%, started today at 17% open 20s. It is going to be a difficult game to see some scoring in. Billy has a keen eye to peel everything away. And I don't know, it's worked for him a couple of times, but it's pretty rare that that's going to work as Billy just overshoots that by a mile. Holy cow. Tommy comes in struggling on pretty much every front. 15% miss rate is not good. If 15 of your shots hit no disc whatsoever, and I mean open 20% are all over the board here. Tommy coming in with 54 takeouts, 27 peels, 34 misses. It's difficult for him to, I mean, you can tell why he only has one win. Billy comes in worse with 12% miss rate, 37 takeouts, and 37 peels to start this game, and 40 misses. And yet somehow Billy's been able to pull 2 wins out of Magic and a tie, as Billy just magically hits 10 of 77 for 13% open 20s. Billy's going to take his first win here. 40-10 final shot. Final shot does not matter. Practice is practice. 50-0 for set number 1. Billy takes set 1. 2 points made. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie in sets. So way to go, Billy. And he looks happy there. That was like, genuine happiness as he misses hard right on that open 20 chance. Tommy will have the hammer this round, meaning Tommy has a pretty good chance of being able to pull a win out here for this set. As we get into this game, 2 shots in. There we go. There's the first peel by Billy. First peel of the game. Not surprised there. Good open 20 miss, but sets up Billy with a hanger. And Billy misses and just knocks it down into a 10. If it is on the line, it counts as the lower value. So I don't want to touch that line. I don't know how Billy missed that. What did he hit? That was an impressive miss. Oh, Tommy with an open 20 made. 11 of 64 for open 20s. 17%. Halfway through set 2. 15 to 30. Feels like it's setting up Tommy's way. Rebound 20 chance. Misses it and takes out his own disc. I don't know how you do that. That was quite impressive. As we almost get a rebound 20 in there for Billy there. Final rebound 20. There we finally go. 25-55. Set 2. Fifth takeout. 42nd of the season. That's pretty good. Halfway through. Tommy's completely lost interest in this game. That's not really surprising. 25-40. 40-40. Tommy just needs to remove one disc and keep something on the board. That was silly enough to do it. 35-45 is your final for set number 2. Tommy takes it. It is now 2-2 going into set number 3. As we may have just lost Tommy. I don't think there's enough talk about Tommy's therapy session and how he's scared of Billy and just wants to punch him. And so I think the lack of violence in this game has been rather commendable by both of our players. Billy has not thrown a punch. Tommy has not thrown a punch. We're doing all right. And we've got Crokinole being played, so I think we're doing pretty well. We're getting some takeouts. 5th takeout for Tommy this time. 59th of his season. Billy was at 42, so quite a few above Billy. Open 20 chance. Missed wide. Billy did come in and talk about how he's working on his open 20s. And I think it kind of shows because I think last game he was at 9%. So he's up to 13. And so he is improving. He said his fingers are not real fingers and it's very difficult to hit these discs. And I don't want that to be an excuse for anybody who plays Crokinole. It's not, you don't need 10 digits and you don't need to have the greatest dexterity. It's just a silly game, and Billy's a bat and not doing well, but he can play. As 3rd peel of the game, 40th of the season. We are gonna see a lot of these if we're gonna keep counting every peel. Missed by Tommy, removed from the board, did not make it into that center ring. That is a difficult thing for Tommy to lose a disc like that. And it just slides out. Another peel. That disc is removed. Final shot for Tommy, 15. Billy just needs to remove it and keep a disc on the board. And wow, what a shot that went flying. 0-0 game. First 0-0 game of the season. That's impressive. Tied. Both players get 1 point. So it's 3-3 going into the final game. A win. Well, Billy just opened 20 off the bat. Holy cow. What a way to start that. That was impressive. Just a win, and you win the game, and it's going to be rebound 20 chance, too. I can't even get out what I'm trying to say. Tommy does have the hammer. Tommy will have the final shot. It's going to be very difficult for Billy. But that open 20 hit at the start is going to do him a lot of good. Oh, and that 5 is on the board. It's going to be very difficult for Tommy to remove. And he ramps it. He needs to do half off that center button. This is looking very good for Billy. This is one of those games where I think it's just going to line up. That 5 is going to be so difficult for Tommy to remove. And Billy can just keep adding discs to the board. There we go, 50-0. 4 shots left for Tommy. Gets 1 cleared. He just can't peel them. There's another good clear. 45-0. 3 shots left for Tommy. Good. 35-10. Oh, he peeled it. You can't peel it. 6 peel, 43rd of the season. Oh, this is going to be difficult. 10th takeout of the game for Tommy. That's great. This is going to be so hard for Billy to hit. Oh my God. He just removed his own from the board. He just needs to land. Tommy just needs to land this in the center and wins it. Oh, and he throws in the open 20 as a dagger into Billy's heart. Wow, 20-30 is your final. Set number 4 goes to Tommy. Tommy wins. What a ridiculous game. Join us next week as we have Dustin versus Cyrus. It should be a good game. Both players are middle of the pack, should do pretty well. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you next week.